Welcome. Thanks for joining me tonight for Seek and You Will Find. I'm going to go over something real quick with you. We sent out the mailer this morning for February, and there was a note at the bottom of it that you can go to the website for information on classes and links. And something was wrong with the CAPTCHA, so that got fixed today. Thanks to Christy. Thank you very much. Bravo. And so that should work for you now. And thank you, Lynn, for calling that to my attention. I appreciate it. And anytime something doesn't go right, I do really appreciate it when you guys let me know or let Christy know so that we can fix it as soon as possible. So that's that. And tonight you can ask me a question in the chat panel on the right side of the screen. And if you want to send it anonymously to me, you can go ahead, or I mean anonymously so that when I talk about it, it's anonymous. You can text me at 702-245-2099. And that's my personal cell. I've got it right here. So I've got some nice beefy questions for tonight all ready to start with. I'm very excited. So I'm going to go ahead and set the energy for the session with a prayer. As we cleanse and heal the temple of the soul, may it be with the blessing of divinity that it shine its countenance upon us and bring us peace in body, mind, and spirit. Amen. Okay, just as a reminder, how I do this is I'll take the question and I'll give an answer in the form of a healing to the person that asked the question, and then also look at that question and see how that can be applied to everybody in the sanctuary, and then do a healing on everyone in the sanctuary. So here I go. I'm going to get started. Let's see. The first question: can you heal the love relationship space for both me and my kids? We've been through some stuff and it seems we all have trust issues. I love that question since it's February coming up and it's all about the month of love. So thank you very much. And I'm going to go ahead and get started taking a look at this. The first energy that's coming out is confusion and sort of like not knowing. And I see that mostly from the kids, like confusion as to what's going on. And each one of them reacts in a little bit of a different way, but they both isolate. And I'm going to take the isolation out of the love space. And, you know, I'll tell you something I see with the son is that he really wants the love. He doesn't really quite know how to ask for it, but it's something that he really wants. So I'm working with him for a moment on opening his ability to receive up. And then one of the ways that I'm working this healing for you and your family is creating a line of energy from everyone's heart chakra to everyone's heart chakra to clean that space out. And then I'm bringing those lines up to gold. So I was telling you that just so that you know it's a simple healing that you can also do for yourself at home. And that was a really great request, because when I go to clean those lines out, or and bring them up to a higher vibration, one of the big energies in there is kind of like feeling deceived, and that lack of trust that you mentioned in the question. So I'm clearing that out. I really applaud you for asking for a healing for all of you, because when I look at the kids, they really want that love, but they don't know how to ask for it. And they're at ages where it's not cool to ask for love. So I applaud you for asking for the healing so that everybody can begin to receive that love. Good. I was just cleaning out the energy between the children themselves, um, and bringing that line up to gold. So I'm going to fill all of you in with gold. Good. All right. I love that question. What I'm going to do in the sanctuary now for everyone is open up that love space for everyone, and especially about receiving love, your ability to receive love. And just as a reminder to everybody on the call, how I do this is I look at a composite of everybody that's in the sanctuary, and I can work on everyone's matching pictures by doing that and clear where everybody has matches. All right. So I'm going to start. Well, the love space is a little tattered and a little jaded. So I want to clean that energy out. And there's a lot of disappointment coming out. This is a brown energy. And the disappointment leads you to kind of question whether you can have more love or have love at all. So we really want to get the disappointment out. And I have to tell you, what's really cool when I work on this, because it's a sanctuary and because it's like a broad spectrum of ages and people, that the love vibration from the youngsters in the sanctuary, like the babies and the kids, let me just say they haven't been jaded yet. And so they're a wonderful reminder to me of the brilliance and the light that love holds. So as I clean out some of these darker energies, I can always look at the children and look at their love vibration and bring everything up to that. So I just wanted to mention that for those of you that have children in the sanctuary, young children. And there's some pictures coming out about how it's a lot of effort, that love is effort. There's a lot of energy coming out right now that's kind of a smoky gray white energy, and it's coming off like sheets of energy. Some of that is hopelessness. And what's coming in, like to balance that as the hopelessness comes out, is a really nice high vibration of enthusiasm. There's a little bit of energy of being disgruntled in the love space. You know, when I say disgruntled, I mean like kind of grinding your teeth and a little bit complainy. So I'm going to take that energy out. And then when I go to look at like receiving love, the biggest energy that lights up is fear of receiving love. My take on that fear of receiving love has to do with when you fall in love and you meet a partner, it often requires you to look inside yourself and be more aware of your own self, your own love, your I'm not saying that very well. It also makes you look at your self-love. And that to me is kind of what's at the bottom of this. The questioning of your own love for yourself. Okay, there's a beautiful peachy gold energy coming in. And there are actually a lot of chords in this space, like connected to the love space. So I'm going to move some chords out. And for those of you that might not know, a chord is like a line of energy that connects from basically from one chakra to another chakra, and they connect through the pictures in the chakra. And a chord kind of looks like this, or it can look bigger, fatter, different colors, but it's basically a line of energy. And when I work on that love space, there are a number of chords in there going to help you clear those right now. Yep. A lot of those chords were on pictures, paint pictures of being heard again. All right. I'm going to go ahead and fill that space in with gold. All right. Good. Excellent question. Thank you very much. All right. I'm going to read one off the panel. What is between me and my next job? Been interviewing for over a year, had several last interviews, and have lost to someone else. Thank you. Well, one of the first things I see is that your body actually hasn't been ready for a job. And I'm going to give your body a healing. And I'll just tell you, I've had so many times when I'm exhausted or something like that, and I have something to do that I really need to do, and my body just says, not doing it. And that's some of what I'm looking at with you. So I want to give you a body, being, communication, healing, see if we can't get that body and that spirit more in alignment with each other. So this is a great example of what we used to call the clocks. And you would look at a clock for the spirit and the body. So for you, like right now in present time, your spirit registers like a 7 o'clock and your body registers a 4 o'clock. So that means your spirit is way out in front of your body. Like spiritually, you're ready for just about anything, but that body is a little bit behind and in past time. So that's where I'm trying to bring them together. And a lot of what's coming out of the body right now is a lot of effort. It's a white energy. And I know bodies like effort. They really do. Um, it, it's a vibration that bodies use to work with, effort. However, your spirit doesn't like that effort. Good, good. They're starting to come back into alignment. There's some ugly yellow brown energy coming out, very thick. And then some of that is also discouragement. So I'm helping you clear discouragement. Okay, good. So what I see now, which is what I want to see, is your creative energy kicking on, and the part that I can see getting going is beautiful emerald green, like sparkling emerald green, and now there's a little bit of sparkling pink, and yellow coming in. And the main thing is that you're back in present time with both your spirit and your body. And I may not have explained that very well just a few minutes ago, but what I really was trying to say is sometimes when the body is tired or exhausted, the body itself can destroy things for you, because if you try to drag your body along and it doesn't want to drag along, it will create the energy that destroys things. And I know that from like appointments and scheduling sessions. Sometimes if my body's like really tired, they just don't happen. Like the phone stops ringing and it's my body actually telling me, no, I'm not gonna do that. So be kind to your body and maybe give it a little forgiveness. And I hope that helps. So now the healing that I want to do for everyone, let's see. I'm going to do a healing for your job space, and I'll do that for everyone in the sanctuary. So a lot of energy coming out of this space, like I just have to tolerate this, and not a lot of joy or enthusiasm in this space. Then there's the resistance to the regimentation of being in a job where you have to adhere to rules and time frames. And then being unappreciated in your job, that's coming out. And then the way I see this is that, and I'm going to try to explain it, is where if you're working in a company where somebody else is the boss, that where the boss sets the energy at the job is not necessarily in affinity with where you want to set the energy to be able to produce in that job. And so there's a lot of discrepancy about, well, where do I set my crown chakra? How can I have my own space at work? So that's what I'm working on right now, is creating some space for you to be able to vibrate in the vibration that works best for you so that you're the most productive. And I just want to remind you all again, get ready, I'm going to get on my soapbox. Remember to pull your aura in when you're working. Even if you are working at home on Zoom, pull your aura in. You want to keep it about 2 to 3 feet from your body. And when your aura is out, you are absorbing all kinds of foreign energy. So if you let your aura spread at work, you're going to start collecting up other people's energy, their problems, their demands, all kinds of stuff. So always try to keep your aura in tight and tucked in under your feet into your grounding cord. Okay, I'm going to fill you all in with gold. Thank you for that question. I heard a collective sigh of relief as the gold came in, so that everybody has a little bit more space at your job now. Good job. R. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get back into my phone. Okay. I have a request to do a healing for this person's husband and their family so that they can clear energy and get along as they have a business together. All right. So what I'm going to do is a family healing right now, and then I'm going to do it specifically on these members, and then I'm going to clear family energy out of everyone in the sanctuary space. Okay. There are family control beings that are kind of messing with this space. So I'm going to start clearing some family beings. Especially with the sister. There is a very strong control being that comes through the sister. Yeah, in actuality, the parents are really in agreement to everything going smoothly. And the lines that I had between them and for the whole group came up to gold very quickly. The issue is really with this control being in the sister. So let me see if I can really move that out. And when I say that, I mean like far, far away so that it goes away. And there's also a lot of karma between the son, between the brother and sister. All right, that's clearing. That was a big, it's like watching a big lump of coal come out. It was a big chunk of dark energy. And I'm going to go ahead and fill that in. It's already starting to be filled in with like an apricot gold. And that being backed out quite a ways. I don't see the being anymore. However, that doesn't necessarily account for the personality of the sister and where where the personality can be a little abrasive, is what I'm trying to say. So everybody's filled in with gold now, and I'm going to go ahead and say hello to everyone in the sanctuaries space, your family energy. And the first thing that's coming out, like to clear out the family communication, is the vibration of blame, where family members will blame other family members. Yeah, lots and lots of blame coming out. Then there's there are some funny pictures about who gets to control the family, and a lot of them are based on age or meanness. And I'm working on that energy right now, that control energy. I know what I can do that will help. I'm going to erase snakes. There's a lot of snake energy and activity in the family communication space. And what snakes are just low level beings that vibrate at control, competition, and destroy. And let me work on this for a minute. You know what I see that snake energy doing is making family members not be accountable for their actions. And then what Supreme Being is bringing into this space is truth, present time and truth. And that present time energy is a really pretty light blue green, like a really crystalline green with like a powder blue added to it. And that truth vibration is straight up gold. So that's being filled in. Okay, good. That was a great one. Thank you very much for that request. All righty. Okay. A request for a healing on the left shoulder and arm. So actually what I'm going to do this on everyone. With the shoulders in particular and arms, we have chakras in the shoulders, like right here, not that big, but and so what I'm going to do is clean out the shoulder chakras and make sure that all the energy in the channels for the arm channels is flowing properly. To the person that asked requested this, the energy in your creative channels uh, around your shoulder chakras is very gritty. And what we really want it to be is silky smooth. So let me clear this. Yeah, these chakras are kind of slow moving, and they're what we call minor chakras. So a lot of times we don't pay attention to them, but they're actually really important because if you don't have your energy flowing through the shoulder chakra, it doesn't clean out your creative channels, and then it starts affecting your arms. And if you're new to the sanctuary tonight and you kind of don't know what I'm talking about, text me or email me and ask me for the running energy video. Okay, good. We're getting some energy out. I know I've been quiet for a while, but it's like we're trying to get those chakras going. So there's it's like when a locomotive starts. It's really slow in the beginning, and it's just so that's where we're at right now, getting it going. To the person that requested this, what's coming out of the chakras is hostility, like anger. Not yours. And so what I'm doing is looking for that match for everyone in the sanctuary that has had hostility or anger thrown at you, where it's collected in those shoulder chakras, clearing that. Oh, good. Good job. That's starting to clear. Good. Good. I'm able to see them spinning, perhaps not at the optimum speed yet, but that's okay. It takes a little while for the energy to clean out. But it's smooth. The spin is smooth again. Okay. Those are being filled in by Supreme Being with a really beautiful blue vibration. And now I can see the energy flowing, which is what we want. We want to see the energy flowing from the fifth chakra through the shoulder chakra and then all the way out the arm, and then out the hand. Okay. Let me fill you in with gold. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. I know I have another one here. Oh yeah. Um, my question is about how I can stay focused on myself, my health, my spiritual growth, clearing my mind, my soul, my house, my karma. I'm always very busy with everything and everyone else, not busy with what needs to be done for me. Thank you. When I first read that, what came to mind and what I want to work on is your creative energy and how programmed it is to serve other people, and where there's not very much space or latitude for you to give that creative energy to yourself. So all those wonderful things that you want to do, they get delayed because there are other people with their problems, their requests, their demands in your female creative energy. And so the healing that I'm going to do for everyone, whether you're in a female body or male body, is to clean out that creative energy. And the first thing that I see are tons of cords. Remember, cords, lots and lots of cords going into that creative energy. So, you know how I see this energy, the energy of cords, is when you have cords in your creative energy, you never can feel relaxed. You always feel like something's pulling on you, because literally something is. You have an energy line that somebody else is yanking on to remind you that you're supposed to do something for them. So, as we take these out, I'm hoping that you start to feel relief, number one, and then the loss of that demand. The other thing that I'm finding in there, because a lot of you in the sanctuary are spirits in female bodies, is a lot of children in the creative energy and their demands. All right, what's coming out now is some unconscious energy. As I ground the problems and demands, some unconscious energy where, you know, unconscious energy sits, like, here's unconscious energy and it sits on top of pain. So as this is getting cleared, there's a lot of unconscious energy coming out. All right. Now I can see your creative energy flowing. And what I'm going to do is get that rolling up the front part of your aura. Good. I'm seeing all different kinds of colors of creative energy, but it's flowing smoothly now. And the reason I'm bringing it up the front part of your aura like this is so that you're giving it to yourself instead of giving it away. And I loved that request. Thank you very much for that. I'm going to fill you all in with gold. Okay. I think I have another one here. Okay. I have a long one, so I have to, let's see. I broke a bone in my right wrist right before Thanksgiving, the navicular bone, also called scapuloid. It's not healing as fast as the doc and me had hoped. I'm still in a cast. Can you please give me a healing to heal faster and well? Doc said this is a tough bone to heal and may require surgery. P.S. I do use a gold sticky rose on my wrist injury. Excellent. I like hearing that. You get a bravo. Okay, so let me go ahead and take a look at that. Okay, I just had to check which side, which wrist. Um, there's two things that I see going on. One, there's some really dark energy in there that I'm working on grounding. And then there's a part of the bone that seems mushy. And I know that seems like that would be a strange thing, but that's what I'm seeing is, and the mushy part of the bone is what's not healing. Some of that dark energy is years of stress on the wrist, like repetitive motion. That's starting to ground. That was a really dark navy blue. Oh, good. The part of the bone that I see energetically as mushy, when I ground that, it starts getting firmer. All right, I'm going to fill that in with gold. And I just saw the clock. I talked my way all the way through 7:30, and it's getting late. So I'm so sorry. Let me finish up by giving everyone a healing to your skeletal system. Tonight, what I'm seeing is a lot of tension in the lower back and pelvic area. The other thing I see is some dryness, some brittleness in the bones. And over the years, what I've noticed makes bones dry is smoking, some prescriptions, some drugs. And so be mindful of that, because it does have an impact on your skeletal system. And I'll see if I can ground some of that brittleness out. Okay. All right. Let me fill you in with gold, or I should say, fill your skeletal system in with gold. That was good. We got a nice chunk of pain and dark energy and grief, oddly enough, out of the skeletal system. Okay. All right. I'm going to fill everybody in with a gold sun. And may it be with the blessing of divinity that this seek and you will find tonight be complete. Amen. Great questions. Thank you. I'm just going to go over the February calendar with all of you real quick. My special coming up for February, I'm pretty excited about, is a relationship healing, because of course it's the month of Valentine's Day. So if you want to get a relationship healing, that is the monthly special. And then I've got a bunch of stuff planned for February. We have a 20-minute meditation on Thursday, the 3rd, on passion. And I'm pretty excited about that. Then we have a sanctuary healing on love. And then that's on Monday the 7th. And then on Thursday the 10th, we have a women's intuition on the heart chakra. And your heart chakra has everything to do with your self-affinity and your ability to like and love yourself. So we're going to be exploring the heart chakra and giving it a great healing. So please join me for that. And then there's another Seek and You Will Find on the 15th. And then on the 18th, which is a Friday night, we have Female Fridays. And I have a misprint on my calendar, so I'm not going to tell you what my misprint is. But we have Female Fridays on 18th, that Friday. Then there's another Sanctuary Healing on Harmony on Wednesday the 23rd. So that's a lot. We have a lot going on. And I kind of made the topic like the heart chakra and relationships and love, because it's February, and what else are you going to do? So please join me for all my events. I'm excited for them. And thanks for joining me tonight. That was a great session. Great questions. I hope you enjoyed your answers. All right. I've got my eyes on you. Have a great evening. Good night.